Hi everybody, this video is for math for you 7th graders for Monday, May 11th. We're in chapter 9, section 1 for May 11th. Surface area of rectangular prisms. First of all, yesterday was Mother's Day, so if your mom is watching or if she's in the room, make sure I hope you did something nice for your mom. Also, remember, you don't have to have a lot of money to do something nice. You can be kind. You can do your chores. You can listen, have a good attitude, get along with your siblings. I hope you and your family have been safe, but let's get into our math today. So the first thing we're dealing with is this shape here. This is a rectangular prism. It's basically like a 3D dice that's stretched out a little bit. That's a cube. So we're going to need to use a formula. And here's the formula. We're going to use this for every problem for Monday's lesson. Okay, let me zoom in so you see that. Pause it if you need to. The formula is 2 times L times W plus 2 times L times H and 2 plus 2 times width times height. Okay, I might have been going a little quickly, so let me go a little bit slower. L is the length. How long is the rectangular prism? W is the width. How wide is it? H is the height. How tall is it? If you're not good, feel free to pause the video, by the way. If you're not good with your math skills, use your phone, a calculator, one that's on your Chromebook or your computer or your tablet or whatever you got. Use a calculator. There's no shame. Okay, so in your Google Doc, you're going to get a shape that looks like this, and then it's going to tell you what L is. It's going to tell you what W is. And it's also going to tell you what H is. So let me do a practice one here. Let's pretend L is 4. Remember in class I would call on random people? I sort of miss doing that. You remember I would say, give me a number when, I almost did that, but it's been a while. W, let's say, is 7. I'm just making these up. And H is 3. So in your Google Doc, it's going to give you an L with a number, a W with a number, and an H with a number. We're going to use this formula to solve the surface area of the rectangular prism. I'm going to do one example, and then you're going to fly little birdies on your own. Okay, here we go. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to do 2 times LW. Okay, what is L? It's really 4. What's W? It's really 7. So you might need a paper and pencil. This might help you out, but it's going to look like this. 2 times 4 times 7. If you don't know how to do this in your head, you would use a calculator. 2 times 4 is... No, your video didn't freeze. It's 8, of course. 8 times 7 is 56. Okay, so this section is done. Let's go to the next part of the formula. Now we got to do 2L times H, okay? 2L is 4. H is 3. 2 times 4 is 8. 8 times 3 is 24. So now we're with 56 plus 24, and there's one more part of the formula. This is part 1, part 2. Now we're into part 3. Now we need to do 2 times W times H. Okay, we can do this. W is 7, H is 3. So we're going to do 2 times 7 times 3. If you don't know how to do this or not confident, use a calculator. 2 times 7 times 3. This one might be a little bit trickier. It's 42. 2 times 7 is 14. 14 times 3 is 42. We're not done. This is the last step. Now we do 56 plus 24 plus 42. Calculator, use it. If you don't, I would suggest lining it up like so. This is sort of elementary school style. 6 plus 4 is 10. 10 plus 2 is 12. Carry the 1. 5 plus 7. Oh, I said the answer. 5 plus 2 is 7. 7 plus 4 is 11. 11 plus 1 is 12. The surface area of a rectangular prism is 122. So let me summarize. You're going to get a cube. Nope, don't listen to me. A rectangular prism. You're going to need to know this formula. 2 times L times W plus 2 times L times H plus 2 times W times H. L is how long, W is how wide, H is how tall. It will literally tell you in your Google Doc what L is, what 7 is, or what W is, and what H is. You're then going to do these steps to find, so if you want to freeze it, I'll leave it there, to find your answer, your surface area. Remember, just get used to this, 7th graders. The math really is not hard. It's just longer, and if you're not focused or don't care, this is where you mess up. I think the hardest math was 2 times 7 times 3. I mean, that's not that hard, guys. So take your time. Take a deep breath. You could do this. I'll be back on Wednesday to support you more. Hopefully this helped. See you next time.